Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing okay, staying healthy and looking after each other and not feeling too down or distraught or freaked out by all this crazy times. Uncharted waters is one of the things people are saying. No entry. I'm gonna put that up on my studio door if I get time to get up there and do anything useful. Like trying to catalogue all my pots for selling online. I'm waiting. I hate waiting. I'm really impatient. Computer. Waiting. I'm applying for universal credit since we're closed for business. No idea. I'm waiting for them to email me back with some code or something. The joys of online. I'm waiting for photos to upload, which includes pictures of important documents and rent, all that sort of jazz. I've been outside. That was a bit of an adventure. I went to the doctor's to collect prescription. The doctor was great. It was all efficient. You don't go in, you knock on the door, stand back, and the prescriptions were put in my basket, and I went and took some neighbours as well. So that was easy peasy. And then the next mission was the village shop. The village shop have been fantastic. I must take my hat off to them and give them big up, lots of big ups. All the local, well, most of the local businesses are really stepping up. Local hotels are delivering shopping for over 60. Local eateries are doing takeaway and free delivery and changing their menus. Lochcarron Bistro's doing a more affordable one. Their food is superb, and they've lowered the prices for their takeaway menu, and the menu just looks fantastic. The Lochcarron Garage is doing deliveries. You just phone them up, and the Lochcarron Food Centre, the spa, is amazing. They are run off their feet. They're doing really well. They are now doing phone and collect, so you phone your order in, pay online or over the phone, and they'll get your food ready for you to collect at the door, or they'll deliver it. Either that, or people can go in to the shop, but no more than 7 at a time, and there's hand sanitizers there, and they've got Callum at the door doing a great job monitoring how many people are in there. And I had to go to the post office today because I'm trying to keep Andy's business going. I had a stack of parcels, so it was difficult. I had my mask on, and it's the atmosphere is strange. People, when they pass you in the car, people are waving really friendlily as if, yay, humans, yay, because it's really quiet out on the street. You almost feel guilty for being out at all. And but in the shop, everybody was not making eye contact, a bit kind of, keep away. The general anxiety that everyone just doesn't really want to be around people, which is fine by me, because I mean, I'm missing people, obviously, but yeah, we've got to just stay indoors. Well, online, there's furious anger about all the tourism and the isolation tourists coming here, stripping out the village shops. I've seen different rumours about how many beds there are in Inverness Hospital. The Highland region, one of the things I saw was the Highland region has 300,000 people in it, and Inverness main hospital has either 16 ICU beds or 10 or 8, depending on what you look at. Oh, here's Pancho. He's come to say hello. Oh, he's come for kisses. So basically, there's not enough beds for the elderly population, the local people, for anybody who's here. Never mind this massive influx of campervans and tourists we've had, which is just not cricket. And if they don't, I think the latest news is if people don't stop going to the beach and having picnics and crowding together like idiots, COVID idiots, then there'll be government new laws and lockdowns and restrictions, which was always in the past kind of thing I feared. Oh, any excuse, they'll curb our liberty. But in this case, please curb it, because people are just being idiots. So there's anger out there. I'm always quite interested when things are the psychology of when everybody's connected by something, a tragedy or usually it's like, oh, shock, then grief, then cynicism, then finding the positive. There's always a sort of cycle of reactions that interests me. And from what I'm picking up, people are still in a state of shock, anxiety, fear, denial, and a lot of anger about what should and shouldn't be done. So that's where we're at. I'm still waiting. Let's go and see if any emails have arrived. We're fully protected from all known viruses. These are the signs I've put up on our windows. There's a local group that I've got organised. They take an example from another group in Scotland that set up the system to help neighbours. So by having these flags up, there's a red one for if you need help and you're not managing, and the no entry one, and that one means I'm alright, don't need any help. So they're currently getting this organised. Lots of people are stepping up to volunteer to deliver posters and help out, and it's been really well organised. So it's amazing how the community's pulling together on this one. Human beings are amazingly resilient and capable of change and adapting very quickly, especially young people. Their little brains are amazing. And I can feel myself changing already and getting used to things. But of course, while sudden dramatic changes are going on, it's traumatic, it's shocking, it's exhausting. This is why we all need to look after ourselves and be mindful, because it's very discombobulating and confusing while we assimilate these changes. We were watching a film last night, standard war film about resistance in an urban area, and all the Nazis were locking everything down, and this suddenly seemed more relatable than before. And yeah, which was a bit strange. But what was weird was when I saw people on the film holding hands or being in close proximity with each other, or not holding hands, but shaking hands, just as you do when you meet somebody. Mein Führer. And that's like, ooh, you don't touch people, no touching. And so just within 2 or 3 days, my brain's kind of, nope, has readapted to that. But the long-term consequences of, especially for children, of getting used to no physical contact and being apart from other people could be very weird and a bit damaging. And that's why this pandemic's really sad in a way, that we can't connect with hugs and things and can't see our loved ones, which is pretty horrible. Well, that's me. I'm going to tidy up now and go home. Messy studio. I've been photographing a lot of work to sell it online, and I've also made some pasta bowls, but I was having trouble filming the process as my camera kept running out of storage. So I need to get this technology thing sorted. I'm really making these videos for friends and families and people who follow the pottery on social media, just for a bit of fun really. So keep your comments coming. I'm enjoying the feedback. Tell me what you'd like to see. More landscape, more pets, more throwing pots, whatever. And you can check my website and my Facebook page for buying pots, and trying to keep this little pottery afloat would be much appreciated. Thank you. Stay well. See you tomorrow.